Hello friend, welcome back to my channel Take W3 Wave. This is Vijay Kumar. In the previous lesson, we have learned introduction of Apex trigger, context variable, DML statements, trigger execution, and type of data in Apex trigger in Salesforce. Then we have learned best practice of Apex trigger, Apex class, and Apex test class in Salesforce. Then we have learned order of execution and exception handling in Salesforce. In this lesson, we will be see a live demo scenario of Apex trigger. The scenario is upon contract record creation, if lead source field is having value as web or phone inquiry, then populate label as primary. So follow these steps to create new Apex trigger in Salesforce. First, log in your Salesforce developer account. Then open developer console and create an Apex trigger file on contact object. Then create trigger handler class. Here we will be populating label field as a primary if lead source field having value as web or phone inquiry. So friends, this is a screenshot of lead source and label field in Salesforce. So condition is if lead source selected as a web and phone inquiry, then the label field will be automatically populated as a primary. So this is a live demo example of a screenshot where we'll be updating the level of field in Salesforce. So friends, now let me jump to my Salesforce card where we will be see live demo example in Salesforce. So friends, this is my Salesforce potential R. First, go to setup and open developer console. I already opened developer console. Now go to file, new and Apex trigger. Select Apex trigger. Here write the name of the file of Apex trigger. So here I am writing the name of the file contact trigger. Here I already created a contact trigger. So this is the name of the contact trigger. And select S object where you want to trigger on the object. So here I am selecting contact. So this is the object name. Then submit. So here I already created a file contact trigger. So not need to create again. So first create a file of the Apex trigger. Then create a contact trigger handler. Simply go to file, new and Apex class. Write the name of the Apex class. Here I am writing the name contact trigger handler. Then OK. So here I created two files. First is a contact trigger and second is a contact trigger handler. So let me explain the scenario before creating Apex trigger. Go to the contact, open any of the record, and scenario is if lead source, this is a lead source, if lead source web or phone inquiry, then we will be populate label field primary automatically upon creating a record of contact. So if I creating a new contact from here, and if I selecting lead source as a web or phone inquiry, then this label field will be automatically populated as a primary. So now let's jump to my developer console or this is a contact trigger. So friends, if you are creating a Apex class trigger in Salesforce, there are 7 type of action event in trigger. Before insert, after insert, before update, after update, before delete, after delete and undelete. So friends, here I am populating the value of the record of contact on the same object. So do not need a DML operation add here. So as per best practice in the Salesforce Apex class trigger, create the Apex class handler and inside the trigger handler, create a method. That method will be applied inside the trigger. So first I will create a method public static void. Here I am populating the label value. So label populate. This is the method name. Here create a list of the contact list. Then use for loop. Inside the for loop, contact run the variable colon. This is a parameter contact list. This parameter of the list holding list of the contact. And here we will be write a condition because we will be populating the value based on the criteria matching. The criteria is if lead source value wave or phone, then we will be populate the value level as a primary. So we will be put a condition here if this con dot lead source equal to value wave or this con lead source value equal to phone inquiry. Then we will be populate the value of label. So this con dot label. This is a custom field equal to primary. So if you go to the record, open the area of the record, and from here go to all data, search your field name. This is a label. Label is a fixed value. So you can copy the field value from here. Primary. Copy the field value and pass here. Now save the file. Now go to the contact trigger. Here I will be called to this method. So here I will be first called to the controller name, then method name. So friends, here I am not using any of the DML operations because here I am populating the same record on the same object. Simply write the name of the controller, then write the name of the method. Here my controller name is contact trigger handler. Copy the name dot write the name of the method. So method name is label populate. Copy and paste here. Then bracket, and here I am passing list of the contact. So here I will be put trigger.new. Trigger.new, it's return current session of list of record. So if you are inserting one record, it will return one record. If you inserting bulk record in contact to data loader, it will return bulk record. So this is a bulky file code of the trigger.new. So in the method, I am passing list of contact. So because this is a list of contact, so here I am passing trigger.new as a parameter. Then save the file. File has been saved successfully. Now go to Salesforce. Now I am opening contact. Now I am creating a new contact. Vijay, first name Vijay, last name take W3 wave. and here I am selecting lead source as a wave and label leaving blank. So once I am inserting a record, the label will be populated automatically. Now click on the save button. One record has been created successfully on contact lead source wave, and you can see label automatically populated. If you creating another one record, first name Vijay, take W3, wave 2. Here I am selecting lead source. Here I am selecting partner referral. So if you select a partner referral, the condition will not match. In this case, the label of field will be not populated automatically. Now let me save. So record has been created successfully. Take W3 wave 3. Take W3 wave 3. Now go to label. So here you can see label not populated automatically. That means this trigger working fine. So in this trigger, we have learned how to populate automatically on the contact field value whenever record is inserted. So if you inserting a record on the same object, do not need apply DML operation. So first I created a contact trigger, then created a Apex class controller. Inside the Apex class controller, I created a method. Inside the method, I pass the list of the contact. This list of method of contact apply on the for loop here. Then I define a if condition. If contact lead source wave or contact lead source for inquiry, then I populate the value in label primary. In the Apex class trigger, first I call Apex class controller, then method. And inside the bracket, I am passing trigger.new because so trigger.new will be automatically return list of the contact of the current session of record. If you inserting one record, it will be work fine. If you insert bulk record from data loader, in this case, it will be also work fine because trigger.new it return list of record. So it is a bulky file code of Apex class trigger. So friends, try to do from your side in your personal org. If you getting anything of issue, please write in comment box. To get more related video of the Salesforce, go to the YouTube, search TechW3 Wave, then click here, go to the videos, and here you will be get so many live demo example of video. Here I created real-time scenario based on working on the office. So here you will be get Salesforce Lightning Aura component, Visual Force page, Salesforce LWC, Lightning Flow Builder, and here so many video you will be get that is working in office in live project. If you subscribe my channel, your project working will be very easy. So friends, like, share and subscribe and support my channel. Thank you so much.